This is it. Opening day. The regular season is set to begin, and we're thrilled to bring you all the live action right here on 2K Sports.
What's good, guys? The Core 105. Let's take a look at this new Milwaukee Bucks court.
You can feel the energy here in the BMO Harris Bradley Center. The Bucks looking to please their fans in this Eastern Conference matchup, and it's their first.
Andre Drummond got that.
Here for the first game of the NBA's 82-game regular season. Last season, they had the upper hand in the series, going 3-1 against these guys.
Yeah, and they took care of business against this group last year, winning the season series.
Yeah, Greg, you're right. They're the better team. I mean, they expect to win this matchup. We'll see if they can take care of business tonight.
And a look at the starters for the Pistons. Jennings and Caldwell Pope in the backcourt. Andre Drummond is out there with Ilyasova.
Oh, Caldwell Pope, you sneaky mother.
Jennings with the ball. Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. The shot no good. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. And guys, the Greek Freak really improved his numbers across the board last season. Giannis was up in every measurable category, except three-point percentage.
He's really improved his shooting, though, overall. The three ball still eludes him a little bit here and there.
Greg Monroe versus Andre Drummond. Ersan Ilyasova, who used to be a Buck.
And so the Milwaukee Bucks.
A lot of memories in this game. Not Brandon Jennings, I'm sorry.
Get it to go.
Oh, nice play on D. Got that hand in the face and prevented him there from getting an easy look.
Exactly. Alert and aware. Really reacted quickly to that shot attempt.
Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Drummond a screen.
What kind of a shot was that? Oh, Drummond got the rebound. No. He got it. Oh, okay. I thought he got it again.
Still looking for their first man.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Monroe. Parker against Johnson. And two free throws coming up as he misses.
Good foul, Johnson. Good foul.
And a lot of contact there. That one on Johnson. Well, for Jabari Parker in his rookie year, not the kind of NBA career start that he wanted. Played great. Was probably the rookie of the year up until the time he was injured, blowing the knee and cutting his season short.
A great call. He definitely would have had a great
Oh, what the fuck? Oh, he's a 69 at free throws. Okay.
Very efficient as a rookie before that injury, but which was a really tough thing to watch for anyone as he was showing so much promise early on in his career.
Detroit on D, trailing by 2. Jennings against Carter Williams. Parker outside. Back to Carter Williams. 4 on the clock. Passes to Monroe. Ring shot on the way. Shot is off. The Pistons go the other way with it.
And for Parker, he could have been in the Rookie of the Year running with this play, scoring just over 12 points a game and shooting almost 50% before the injury ended his season.
And Caldwell Pope gets the basket.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Jennings against Carter Williams. Pass to Monroe.
What the fuck kind of shots are these? Come on, man. Oh, no, he dropped it. Fuck.
Of last season, you could see that Parker was the real deal. I mean, he had no problem finding ways to score. And even with his injury setback, he should be a great player for years to come.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. To halt the run.
Get in there. Thank you.
Good.
They are really doing a nice job establishing a presence inside early.
And watch, Clark, how the game plays out because.
Oh, now they're going to call a timeout to bring in the reserves.
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here. Bucks are a strong team last year at home to start the year, certainly. The whole league was marveling at their start. Much improved, Greg, from the season before. for the season.
And Kevin, credit Jason Kidd. I mean, he got this team off to that great start, particularly at home, and they built some confidence, and that helped propel them into the playoffs. Sad to say they were still near the bottom of the league, though, in attendance.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. John Henson's checked in for Monroe. Mayo comes in.
Totally did not see Reggie Jackson though whatsoever.
He's checked in for Chris Middleton. And Jared Bayless subbed in for Carter Williams. And here's Vasquez.
Ooh, almost passed that shit behind the court.
And Bayless kicks to Henson. The dish to Mayo. Pulls up
Fuck!
the corner. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. And now the Pistons fast break. Jackson's got the ball. Meeks, good.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's key to this run, passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Yeah, the Bucks ended, guys, with a 23-18
I can't believe I just let that happen.
For a young team.
Come on, Vasquez. Thank you.
Victory because they won a lot of close games here at the Bradley Center. Heads-up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
Morris a screen. Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. Off target.
Why are we leaving guys wide open, guys? Come on now.
Now Bayless. In the corner, Mayo with it. From outside the arc, and that's not going to go.
Come on. That was a bad shot on my part. I don't know what to do with it.
As we finish the first quarter. It's Detroit up 3. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. And we heard from John Henson before the game, a player on the rise. He feels he still has a lot to prove.
Defensively, offensively, I think I'm better offensively than people give me credit for, and I'm stronger than I look. And that's something that I'm trying to prove this year, as I've been proving the last 3 or 4, so it's going to be fun.
Well, it sounds like he still feels like he has something to prove, Greg, but seems to me he's already known for being that kind of guy.
Yeah, that's a great point. Anybody who plays against him knows he looks plenty strong when you're banging with him. But if he needs to push and motivate himself by playing with a chip on his shoulder, well, a lot of guys have gone a long, long way in this league using that method.
Neither team able to build much of a lead up to this point as we start the second quarter.
Oh, I thought that was coming out for a second. I was like, no!
So far in this one.
I just like the way they're getting out in the open floor, taking advantage of all those fast break chances here early on.
He dropped it. Oh, I hate the CPU can react that quick. No, you don't.
Transition.
Vasquez out there with Jared Bayless. Then there's Monroe. Then it's John Henson. And it's Mayo in at the small.
Oh, good shot. Or good make. Oh, tough shot
Those
somewhat.
are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half here.
And I think they should continue to work the ball down low, Clark. It's really going to free up their outside shooting.
Here's Baines.
Come on.
Whistle blows.
Good foul.
2 free throws for the contact right there.
And a moment here to check out the stats for Greg Monroe. He's coming off an excellent season, 10th in rebounding, and he was in the top 20 in field goal percentage, able to create offense with tremendous efficiency.
And he was a top 10 rebounder for good reason. I mean, he's incredibly intense, and he goes hard for the full 48 minutes.
They might be named after a car part, but the Pistons had a rough go of things on the road, Clark. They just, I had to use it. They just couldn't stay consistent away from home.
They couldn't. Only won 14 road games, and that number is not enough to get you to the playoffs.
And guys, for the Pistons' bad road record, a lot of it was due to their poor start on the road. Only managed to win one of their first 9 games, and that tends to take the confidence away from a young team.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo.
Oh, come on, 2K. Why you gotta do me like that?
He has to take.
Exactly. That's the right look. The decision was good. He just didn't execute.
Nope, Jennings, where you going?
It's stolen by.
Good. Who wants the ball? Run the floor. Run the floor. Run the floor.
Vasquez kicks to
That was
Antetokounmpo.
pass.
Right side Jackson. Milwaukee with the
Ain't
rebound.
making that.
You know, the last thing I'll say about the Pistons on the road, typically you have to be close to 500 on the road in order to make the playoff. The Pistons won 7 in a row at one point on the road, but by then they had fallen too far back.
Drummond, and that one is...
Damn, Greg, you gonna let your former teammate dunk that?
Changes hands once more. There has been no separation between these two teams.
You know, it's made for one heck of an entertaining game. Even when it hasn't
What
been the best
the
basketball
fuck,
being played,
yo?
it sure has been fun to watch.
Drummond sets the screen for Jackson. There's the pass to Drummond. Jackson with it. Now guarded by Middleton. Jennings wide open. Gets the three-pointer to fall. And the Pistons lead by 4.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Knocked loose.
How? Okay, Carter, don't
Second
spend when I
quarter
want you to
play
spend.
with almost 3 minutes
fine.
gone. To the paint. Middleton drives in, and the layup falls.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
All about imposing
Gosh.
your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew up. And boy, how good was Chris Middleton last season? I mean, always a deep shooter who could stretch the floor. He hits the weight room in the offseason and became a much stronger defender. Now, he's one of the more promising 3-and-D guys in the league.
Parker's checked in for Milwaukee. Ilyasova, he's checked in for the Pistons. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope comes in for Johnson. It's stolen by Carter Williams. Feeds it to Middleton. Got a piece of it. Parker against Ilyasova, and Middleton kicks to Monroe. The shot by Carter Williams, nobody.
Oh, that was meant for Jabari. What the
Here's
fuck?
Jackson. The shot's good on the assist by Jennings. Jennings has got his 3rd assist on the night. Out to Parker.
Yep, okay, when I'm pushing the analog stick to the right, let's throw it to the left.
Monroe down low. 6 points for him. Hits the jump hook. Monroe's got 8.
Boy, did he burrow his way in there, and the D just sort of backed off.
Jennings passes to Jackson. It's back to Jennings. Pass to Drummond.
No, you don't.
That one a little long.
He worked himself into a really good position there, right near the basket. That's the look he wanted.
Middleton outside.
What the fuck?
The Bucks working the ball around. Puts it up from 12, and that one's
Okay,
good.
Jabari, that works too.
Parker's got the game tied up here for the Bucks.
I like the recognition of the mismatch there, immediately making the defense pay.
Jennings dishes to Jackson. He kicks to Drummond. Takes it. Converts the layup. Drummond's got 4 this quarter.
Look at that, Michael Carter Williams is cold.
Bucks have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the second quarter. And here is Carter Williams. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Onda Tecumbo kicks to Carter Williams, and he gets it to go.
Good job pulling the trigger when the defense opened up for him. He had an opportunity, took advantage of it.
And it's tonight.
Get that shit out of here.
Tie game in Milwaukee. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. And an exciting time of the year as the first game of the regular season is halfway through. A competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. They kept at it on both ends of the floor, and at the end of the period, they had a slight deficit of 3 points. The second quarter was a strong effort for them as they continued to battle, and they were able to close out the half in a good position. Shaq, let's get your take on Milwaukee.
Well, I thought the one bright spot was the effort on the glass. Several times when momentum was sliding, getting a timely rebound really lifted them. The strong work on the glass is key because that's how you string together a series of big stops.
Kenny, what'd you think about Detroit?
Well, the reserves really came through when they needed a spark. This is a close game. Any points you can get from your bench are huge. I thought the bench guys came in and inserted themselves like they wanted a starting spot. And that's what you want. Subs who are ready to produce the moment they step on the floor.
And that's it for halftime as the second half is just about to get underway. See you after the game.
And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now. Greg Monroe with a strong contribution.
All right, guys, let's do this.
Created a lot of quality shots for himself in that first half, and he knew when to pass it up when the double team came.
And that led to a very high points per shot number for him. For those of you that are into analytics, that stat really tells how efficient a player has been, and he's been very efficient so far.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. On the court for the Pistons, Jennings and Caldwell Pope in the backcourt. Johnson is out there with Ilyasova, and it's Drummond in at the 5. Here's Caldwell Pope after the made shot from Greg Monroe.
That's
Caldwell Pope's got 6. For the Detroit Pistons, they
I want to get Jabari Parker and Giannis more involved.
Cantavius Caldwell Pope, this guy screams potential at you. I mean, perfect size and length and speed for a 2-guard. He plays both ends. Right now, it's all about consistency for him.
Here's Parker.
I didn't want that either.
Here's Monroe. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance.
I could have passed it out to Chris Middleton, but I didn't see him until the shot was already up.
There's just not a lot the defense can do.
On the topic of Caldwell Pope, he's the kind of guy who needs a year to feel his way around. In college, Greg, you may recall he showed dramatic improvement between years 1 and 2. The same thing has been true in the pros.
Yeah, and he has everything going for him. I mean, excellent outside shot, tremendous defensive tools. He just needs to add some strength and stay in attack mode to reach the next level in his development. Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. I mean, he had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
And guys, how about Ilyasova last season shooting the basketball? Always a decent threat to score. His improvements in efficiency were amazing. He increased his field goal accuracy from 41 to 47% in only 1 year.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Aaron Baines comes in for Andre Drummond, and it's Jody Meeks in for Caldwell Pope. And we were talking about Ilyasova. There's a reason his field goal percentage went up last season. It wasn't necessarily better shooting. It was probably better shot selection.
And I think the scheme played to his strengths. Lots of ball movement, penetration, kicking out to open spot-up shooters. Ersan showed us that's his kind of game.
Clock at 6, and that one's good.
Okay, I wanted a spin, but that works too, I guess.
Yeah, heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Hey, that's good.
You got to love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of grinded-out physical game.
That's the kind of look they can continue to go with. Maybe that'll help them create some separation on the scoreboard.
Carter Williams, the pass to Parker. Monroe with a screen on Ilyasova. Outside for Carter Williams. Here's Middleton. And
that works too, I guess.
Carter Williams as that one goes in.
I keep forgetting MCW can't shoot threes.
There, fellas, and he drains those.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Jennings against Carter Williams. To the middle, it's deflected. And that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession.
All right, a moment to check out the stats for Middleton. Some last season stats for him. Averaged about 13 points per, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. When you have a shooter like him off the bench, it makes scoring so much easier for the bench.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, when he's taking on the scorer's role for that second unit, then the other guys can just stay in their lanes.
Now a timeout called by Detroit.
And Jason Kidd has seen a lot of things in his first few years.
Feed the post. Got it.
Teams once, and they had some personnel issues, but you cannot deny that he knows how to get the most out of his teams.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. John Henson's checked in for Monroe. Mayo comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Vasquez, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And Jared Bayless subbed in for Carter Williams. Morris, no good. And with Kidd, the results on the floor, Greg, speak for themselves. He knows what he wants out of his players.
Oh, come on, Mayo.
And, you know, having that accountability is what made the Bucks so much better last season. Kidd is still a very young head coach, but I tell you what, he's shown me a bright future. In that
No way. No way. Oh, no way.
Meek's got his second bucket of the night.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined.
It's been.
With a soft touch to match.
Wait, give it.
Mayo kicks to
Damn it.
Bayless. Dishes it to Vasquez. Now the feed to Henson. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee.
What the hell just happened?
Detroit takes
Do it.
possession.
I'm actually. Oh, okay, never
Right
mind.
now, let's bring up the 2K leaderboard and see the teams that really knew how to clog the passing lanes last season. The Bucks second.
You know, I don't know if the numbers even told the story. I mean, their defense was as good as it gets, often just leaving their opponents completely demoralized.
Now here's Jackson. He has 5. There's the pick and the wide open shot from Morris. Again, the miss by Morris. Bucks have gone 4 or 6 from the field since the start of the third. And Bayless kicks to Parker. Shot left block. Misses off the right.
Oh, I'm fucking up.
Well, the Bucks made huge strides as a team last season. Greg, most of it came from them establishing themselves as a top-tier defensive team.
And Kevin, as you know, that's really where it starts for all the elite teams. And the Bucks defensively were very strong. You look at the metrics that measure a lot of the defensive categories. Bucks finished with the second-best defensive rating in the NBA.
And guys, the Bucks were great across the board defensively. Top 5 in field goal percentage defense. Top 10 in three-point field goal defense. And, of course, created a lot of turnovers, too.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pistons. Andre Drummond's checked in for Aaron Baines, and it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in for Johnson.
And a big part of why the Bucks were so good on defense is because they got back on defense. They allowed the fewest fast break points in the league. Hustling back in transition goes a long way with the team's D.
Detroit with the ball. Following the 3 by Milwaukee. They set the pick. Kicks it to Morris. Fires from deep. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time.
And they're just raining threes on both ends.
Boy, I love the answer. You come at me with the 3, I'm coming right back with my own triple.
Vasquez kicks to Henson. Parker up top.
Oh, come on.
You know, not only is the game neck and tight, but the rebounding battle is too. Extremely close on the boards.
It's been brutal in terms of the physicality down low.
That shot by Caldwell-Pope, no good. Mayo.
Make a lucky shot. Ah, oh, damn it, Mayo. This is why I don't eat mayo on my sandwiches.
Bucks lead by 1. And when we return, we'll get the 4th quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports.
Oh, man.
We've got a great game on our hands.
I swear all of my games have been close games. Well, some of them have been close games.
And Detroit has possession. Filling out the wings, it's Middleton and Antetokounmpo. John Henson out there at Greg Monroe. And it's Carter Williams in at the 1. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Here's Caldwell-Pope.
That's going to bounce in. Oh, no, it's not. Oh, we caught a break.
Boy, that's a warm-up jumper there. I mean, when you're a pro, you can't make excuses for missing that one.
Carter Williams dishes to Antetokounmpo. In the corner, Middleton with it. Screen by Monroe. Middleton drives in, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. We talk about players who don't get a lot of recognition that probably deserve some. For me, Chris Middleton, Clark.
He's at the top of the list in that regard for me too, Kevin. I mean, really a revelation for the Bucks the last couple of years. He's a really good all-around forward who can do everything well.
Johnson, he's checked in for Detroit. Middleton hits them both.
And Middleton has improved every year as well. Added the three-point shot after the rookie season, which made him very tough to deal with offensively.
Now here's Johnson. He dishes it to Drummond. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Oh,
Damn, we scored, they scored.
Nice drop.
Shit.
Milwaukee in the lead.
And for Middleton, adding that three-point shot was huge. I mean, not only can he keep teams honest outside, but he hits over 40% of his shots from beyond the arc.
Now here's Carter Williams. Clock at 6. He feeds it to Monroe.
Oh, Giannis, what are you doing? Oh, my shit.
On the assist by Henson. And it's 7 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Pistons trail by 4. Fourth quarter now.
That was a miracle.
Jennings drives in.
I knew it.
And again, Andre Drummond. Drummond's got 4 this quarter.
Love the assist. I mean, he knew exactly where that bounce pass had to be to create that opportunity.
Carter Williams, the pass to Monroe. There's the dish to Carter Williams. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Middleton left side. The Bucks need to get a shot off.
Oh, come on. What?
And poor shot selection there. Not a high percentage look for him.
If you can't shoot the damn three ball, don't stand behind the three-point line.
Antetokounmpo against Jennings. Passes it to Drummond.
I can't believe I jumped.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here. Well, they were sleeping on defense. The defense really didn't do its job. I mean, a little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint. That's costly.
And at this stage of a tight game, the tired legs really start to show. A defense becomes vulnerable if you can continue to pound it inside.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. Greg Monroe with a strong contribution so far in this one.
He just continues to light them up. They're going to have to find a way to make him work harder for his points.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Over that last break,
Yeah, we're definitely going to be playing through Greg Monroe.
Said to the team. He is not happy with their perimeter defense, saying, guys, way too many open shots for them beyond the three-point line. We've got to press up closer and try to crowd them off the arc. Guys, we'll see if they got the message.
Now here's Jennings. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep.
Yeah, and one reason why I just don't know that I've ever seen him miss a play like that.
Oh my God, come on. I'm telling you to fucking spin. Fucking spin.
When you're talking about a game down the stretch.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. Greg Monroe with a strong contribution so far in this one.
He's getting to the rack all game, and if they can't do a better job of keeping him out of the paint, they're in for a long night.
.156 left to play in the final quarter.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
Now here's Middleton. Back to Carter Williams.
Oh, I thought Andre Drummond blocked that for a quick second.
Oh, a little showboating at the end of that.
Now a timeout.
OJ Mayo has gray hair.
They're down by 2.
Fucking Pistons keep calling a damn timeout.
A change of the game plan right now, looking at some different sets because of the matchups.
Yeah, I agree with you because they're looking to tweak things to maybe get those matchups working in their favor.
Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Drummond a screen. Jennings kicks to Caldwell Pope. And that misses. That would have put him up. The Bucks have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. And Parker gets it to go. The assist from Carter Williams. Now it's a 4-point Bucks lead. So for Milwaukee, their last game, a win against Cleveland. Jennings against Carter Williams. Jennings dishes to Ilyasova.
Nope, drop it. Oh, what the fuck is this?
To the inside. Drummond. He misses that time, but only 5 misses in his 11 shots from the field as he's 6 of 11. Middleton on the wing. Ilyasova against Parker. Now here's Middleton.
No! Throw it to Giannis! God damn it!
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have
I'm winning right now, and this game is pissing me off.
Detroit with the ball. Outside Jennings. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Here's Drummond. Nails it. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
What a bucket at one of the more crucial moments of the game.
How about the cool, collected way in which he delivered it? Clutch.
Now here's Carter Williams. Foul call that time.
Yeah, now you want to fucking spin.
And the first of
Oh
two,
my
no good.
fuck.
Michael Carter Williams.
And he misses the second
gosh.
one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time.
Yeah, just a golden opportunity that's lost right there. Now, we still got a game.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. They're losing by 2. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
You know what? You can go for the 3 to win or the 2 to tie. What's your choice in a situation like this, Clark?
Well, I don't think you set that decision in stone and anchor it in this timeout. You see how things play out. You're going to try to get a good, quick shot. And if it's a good 3 with a good shooter, let it fly. If it's something in the paint, then you take that. But it's about being a good, quick shot in this situation. His eyes were wide open there, guys. Excellent vision to see they had an open shot outside and get it there.
Pick it up, damn it!
Here's Middleton. The pass to Antetokounmpo. They get a hand.
What? How did you? Oh my God. Oh my God. How did you drop it?
Going to overtime. And we'll get going after this from the BMO Harris Bradley Center.